What's up, guys? Finally got my first TTM success in yesterday, so I'm going to show you that and then kind of go over what happened at the caravan yesterday. I'm going to show this. Sign 1 of 1. I went and opened it up, so I mean, just whatever. But sign 1 of 1, Jerry Sloan. So that looks pretty nice. I didn't, I didn't have this in any kind of protection actually. I just kind of like threw the card in there and like it's not bent up or anything. So probably got lucky on that one. But either way, signed it pretty nice. Focus it a little bit, but alright. Anyway, I actually went black for a second. Sorry about that. So yeah, I was stupid enough to go to the caravan yesterday in Kennesaw. As you know, they put all the big guns in one stop. It was going to be J. Hay, Freeman, and Sutton, and obviously Tosca and Freddie Gonzalez. But then they added Justin Upton, so it was just like super huge. And it only took me like 50 minutes to get there, so like it was no issues. Yesterday morning it was clear as a bell. Great. We got there like 7 a.m., 7-ish, I don't know exactly. But we were 10th, like I was 10th in line for, because they split the lines up. I was 10th in line for the Hayward and Justin Upton line. It just sucked because we stood in line. I didn't realize I was out of focus. Sorry about that. We stood in line for 6 hours waiting on these guys. There was a good bit of people there. The weather did deter a good bit of people, I think, but yeah, we was in line from about, they opened the mall about 7:50, and we was in line from then until about 1 o'clock. The caravan people didn't say it was canceled. The actual Braves Twitter said it was canceled, so everybody just said whatever. But they weren't giving out placeholders for lines, so I don't know what they're doing, because I know yesterday got canceled, and the one they did today supposedly got canceled, and the one tomorrow's canceled. So anyway, we got stuck in the gridlock traffic, obviously, so it was really nice. I think we went about maybe 4 miles in about 6 or 7 hours. Before we about ran out of gas, we ended up getting lucky, parked it at a perimeter mall, and luckily my buddy knew somebody close, so we had a shelter for the night. But yeah, if we didn't find that, we probably would have been screwed, to be honest. So yeah, 285 was just a madhouse. Even this morning it was a madhouse. As we left out at, I think it was 6 a.m. and we checked out 285. It was still gridlocked north and south. I don't. Atlanta is just, they're not prepared for stuff like this. There were kids like in school buses from 1 p.m. until I don't know how late. I think like 8 a.m. this morning. So I'm talking like almost 24 hours in a bus, and I'm pretty sure they probably didn't have food or anything else because they were just in traffic the whole time. So I don't know if they ever had to, if they ran out of gas or what, but the main problem is the trailers are jackknifing, taking up lanes, and then like people run into the wall, and it's not the snow, guys, because you people are like, oh well, you idiots don't want to drive in snow. Well, you know that is part of the issue, but another issue is that it only snowed for like a little while, and then it just became ice. Because it was below freezing. It was like 22 degrees, and then it dropped even more. So it was just ice. So let's just say it really, really sucked. Apparently there were over, I think I read about 1,000 wrecks. And at least one casualty, probably more. And then there was a baby born on 285. So anyway, it was pretty rough, I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure. They were opening up Home Depots and everything else for shelter for people that Well, see, that was the problem in 285, especially because 285 was the worst. Well, really, everything around Atlanta, all in the metro area, 400, 285, 85, 75, 575 was just completely gridlocked. Had a buddy on 575 there for 13 hours and only moved about a mile. And then he got stuck and had to get somebody to help him. But he just got home like a couple hours ago. He was basically stranded for, might as well say 24 hours because it took him 24 hours to get home. So luckily, I mean, we technically did get stranded ourselves. So luckily, my buddy knew somebody. But if not, I mean, I don't know where we'd be right now, to be honest. But luckily, we found some gas, so we got home. But the main issue was obviously wrecks, and then people were just leaving their cars everywhere. Like they're just running out of gas, and they're just leaving in the middle of the road, and just there's too many calls. No, I mean, the cops and ambulances couldn't get around because everybody was riding on the shoulders and the grass. So it was just a big old cluster all the way everywhere. All the exits were completely like either blocked off or just like jam packed. Like it took us nearly an hour to get off one exit for the perimeter mall, and that's where we parked at. Luckily, we walked. And luckily, there was a Target open, but there was like no food places open. Everybody left like early, so it was rough. So let's just say if I ever see snow in the forecast again, I'm not gonna go to a signing. I'm gonna stay at home because it was rough. I finally got home at like about 8 a.m. ish. So we took some back roads and got pretty lucky, but it was gridlocked still this morning. So I don't know how condensed or whatever throughout the day, but Atlanta was not prepared for it. And it was rough. So that's not the recap for all the caravans, guys. That's just for the one yesterday. I got stuff. I've been to a few already, but I'm gonna see if they make up this one, and I might try to do Hiram on Saturday because I don't know if you know about Georgia, but it's freezing today, and then like tomorrow it's gonna be like, well, not tomorrow, but Saturday it's gonna be like 60 degrees. So yeah, there we go. Bipolar Georgia. So anyways, I thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm glad to be home. Took a while. Hope everybody else got home safe, and it was pretty rough. So anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the caravan IP recap. Should have that up like probably the 1st or the 2nd of February. So see you guys later.